Last month, when the scales fall from your eyes, they fall very, very quickly, although I don't think any of us were expecting them to fall quite this fast. It's something of a truism in political circles that when a government has lost the support of, or rather when the Guardian and the Daily Mail are both gunning for a government, then it's game over. But I've said to you a million times over the last few months that we are not living in normal times. If you were to add the Church of England to that trinity, if you pardon the pun, then traditionally you'd have a huge problem. The Daily Mail, the Guardian and the Church of England all expressing the deepest criticism of Boris Johnson over his defence of the actions taken by Dominic Cummings. Many bishops have already lent their names to a letter condemning the Prime Minister's conduct last night. The Right Reverend David Walker is the Bishop of Manchester. You weren't one of the signatories. I never know how to address a bishop. I do apologise. Would you remind me?
David will do, or Bishop David, if you want to be really formal.
No, I will be formal if you don't mind, Bishop David. You didn't sign the letter yourself, but I gather you're keen to add your support to the sentiments expressed.
Well, I'm not condemning anybody, but I am calling for repentance. That's an important difference among Christians. You know, we can all get things wrong, and when we get things wrong, we apologise, we repent, we make the changes that are necessary, and that's when forgiveness comes in. I think that's at the heart of the Christian faith, that is at the heart of my life, and I'm sure I get things wrong at least as often as anybody else. But I was shocked yesterday. Shocked by what I heard and what I saw, that seemed to me to speak of a double standard, that while we have been told explicitly as the Church of England by Downing Street, stay at home, protect the NHS, save lives, tell your vicars not even to go into their churches, even though the law technically allows that to happen, tell them not to do it because it looks bad. And then yesterday or the day before, Mr. Cummings says he doesn't care what it looks like, it doesn't matter.
And yes, this was when he was questioned by journalists outside his own home, and he was told it wasn't a good look, and he said he didn't care what it looked like. He cared only about doing what was right, and that, of course, has a moral dimension to it as well, doesn't it? Because I think most of us believed that what was right was to act as a community, was to act